Hi and welcome to the show. Today we've got an old friend of mine by the name of Adam Lepinski joining us, and he's going to have a little chinwag with me and play a few of his original songs, which I'm looking forward to. First thing we're going to do is just have a little chat, I think. How you doing, Adam? Nice to see you.
I'm good. And you?
Thanks for coming in.
No worries.
So, tell us about your musical influences and what got you started into playing music.
What got me started in music? I come from, my mum's Irish, and as you know, the Irish have a big influence when it comes to music.
Diddly-dido, yeah.
And being Irish, Southern Irish, she was brought up a Catholic, so that meant that we had to go to church when we were younger. And that is how I got into music, basically. I think I was up at the front of the church choir or the group doing, from about 4 years old, sort of in the bleak midwinter at Christmas time and stuff like that, and I was like attracted to the microphone. It was like, you know, when you're 4 years old, there's no pretense there or anything. You do it for the love of it, and that was my earliest memories of doing music. And I just loved singing. I just loved sort of performing. I was like, Shakin' Stevens was my probably earliest influence, you know.
Okay.
Moving through the 80s, you're talking about people like Michael Jackson. But then really, when it got serious, hitting school, secondary school, 11, 12, first getting turned on to the Beatles, that was just life-changing.
For everybody, I think that.
Yeah, and that was that moment. You know, my dad brought us up on a diet of Elvis, the Beatles, the Stones, Kings. Sunday afternoons, you know, my biggest memory of a Sunday afternoon is Dow Shannon Runaway, which is a song I do in my set occasionally. And that is just the biggest memory I have of Sunday afternoons, you know, followed by the Smurfs and whatever else was on back then. Yeah. So I think as most, as you know, like a lot of Irish people are musical anyway, so it's definitely not my Polish side. My dad will be sorry to hear that has made the impact on me. But I'm no longer in the church choir, I have to say.
Well, you know, once you get
a long time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a rule. Well, maybe not. There you go. So, what about influences when you first started playing guitar, for instance? Who are your guitar playing influences?
Well, influence on my guitar playing, really, I've never sort of made out at all that I'm a soloist. I can do a couple of solos here and there, really basic ones. I'm mainly a rhythm guitarist. So people like John Lennon, obviously, Neil Finn from Crowded House. I mean, they're not prolific guitarists by any means, but a solid rhythm guitarist, you know. And then you've got people like Noel Gallagher. Yeah, I like to think I'm a solid rhythm guitarist, whether it be in a band, electric guitar, or just solo acoustic. Guitar heroes, I mean, people I enjoy listening to is my favourite, Nuno Bettencourt. I was into sort of extreme back in the 90s, and Nirvana sort of grew my hair long for a while. But like I said, I can never sort of get anywhere near those guys. It's not my style at all, but that's the people I sort of would enjoy listening to.
Nuno's a bit special, isn't he, really?
Yeah, phenomenal.
Yeah, a good player. What about vocally? Who do you think your big influences have been there?
Again, the two I just cited, Neil Finn. The vocals are so important for me when it comes to music, and if I don't like the vocals, I kind of get turned off the tune. Neil Finn, I think, has just got a great natural sort of voice, and you can hear similarities between him and John Lennon as well, I think.
Yeah, I got that.
It's a lot smoother, I think, but I'd say those two people are definitely biggest influence on me vocally.
Okay. And what about your songwriting? How would you say you've been influenced on that?
It's starting to get a bit boring now, isn't it? But Crowded House and the Beatles are the two main influences.
Okay, we've got it.
More so recently. The last decade, I'd say, I've been much more interested in singer-songwriters and bands. I haven't had any interest really in any new bands that have come out in the last decade. And I think that, in all honesty, has influenced me more recently. I'm always misquoted as being influenced by Bryan Adams, when the case, in fact, is I'm influenced by Ryan Adams, who's an old country, prolific genius, in my opinion.
I know the chap.
Yeah. And people actually correct me on websites when they see that I've put him as an influence. They correct it to Bryan Adams because they think I must have made a mistake. But it is, in fact, Bryan Adams, who I think's genius. Rufus Wainwright, who isn't an influence on my songwriting, but I love, and Ray LaMontagne. So I think Ray LaMontagne and Ryan Adams very much influenced on the stuff I've sort of done more recently, just from that solo singer-songwriter vein, yeah.
Okay.
But the melodies are always important to me. So Beatles, Crowded House, they're the main ones. So yeah.
They're not bad influences at all,
No.
I might say. Well, I think we're going to hear a little bit of influence in one of Adam's songs now. He's going to play one of his tunes called All I Need. I'm going to hand you over to Adam Lepinski and All I Need.
If I thought to make a stand, and maybe I'd be more a man. Instead I'll wait, take what comes my way. Haven't always been this scared, but neither have I been prepared. Nothing now will make me feel much better. Here on my own, not much to do when you're alone. There it goes again, another day. Here I go. Something seems to keep me rolling home. Another day and I'm still feeling low. Nothing seems to fit when I'm alone. All I need to do is to stop the need for you. When I need to take control, I fall into a great dark hole. I never seem to know which way I'm going. Looking for a systematic way of life I once did have it. Searching for the point of my direction. I never knew how good it felt when we were two. Can it make it through another day? Oh, here I go. Something seems to keep me rolling home. Another day and I'm still feeling low. Something seems to keep rolling home. All I need to do is to stop the need for you.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you
That's
very
lovely.
much.
Well done. Well, I'm liking that. Should we have a short slip?
Yes.
That's a good idea. It's a bit early in the day to be singing at that volume, I think.
Yeah.
It's only 11:30 at night, really. Okay, so let's just have a little chat about what you've been up to recently, Adam.
Okay.
Gigs-wise and what have you?
Yeah, I've been fortunate to say, been super busy with gigs recently. I make my living essentially from being a covers artist, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword really, because my love is original music and that's my passion, but as you probably know, sometimes it's not always the best paid gigs in the world.
Of course.
There was a time I was working for a living in another job and being a musician as and when I could, and it didn't make me much money. Now I'm earning a living from music and I'm still an originals artist, but unfortunately sometimes, you know, you're so busy with the cover stuff, which pays the bills, that the original stuff kind of gets left to the side. So I'm ashamed to say I haven't been at my most creative in the last year or so, like I used to be. And I think there's a lot to be said for being in the job you can't stand, or being in an unfortunate situation to inspire you to sort of write. And when everything's going well, it's sometimes the hardest thing to do, to pick up the guitar and write. And also, if you've got a guitar in your hand 24/7, sometimes for your job, the last thing you want to do again is pick up your guitar and try and get some inspiration. So I'm trying to be disciplined myself with that. So in terms of the original stuff, I haven't got that much in the pipeline gigs wise, although I'm hoping to do an EP at some point with a local producer, Tony Hobden. Can we mention his name on the show?
Wow, okay.
Yeah, just something really stripped down, using kind of, I would like to use some sort of mandolins, fiddles and sort of small percussion things, something a bit kind of folky and country, and get away from the traditional band thing, as it were.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did a gig on the pier with the Wurzels recently?
We did, yeah, we supported the Wurzels with my band, me and my brother and various drummers that we used. The Lepinski band, we were the first band on for the Wurzels, which went really well. It was amazing. It was 2,000 people, and I thought we'd be playing to a few people as they walked in, but everyone just came in and rammed the place as soon as the doors opened. So we had a great crowd, and we've been invited back in November, I think, to support the Wurzels again. We're going to be the main support this time, so that was a lot of fun.
Good stuff.
A lot of fun. And I'm on the pier fortnightly, Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
So in the bar there, just doing sort of acoustic covers as well. So yeah.
What time is that at?
Between 2:30 and 5 p.m.
No, it's every second Saturday.
Every second Saturday, yeah.
Okay, well, that might be worth checking out.
So if you get there the week I'm not there, I'm sorry. Come back the next week. Although there might be someone good anyway.
Who's on?
I don't know.
Okay, we won't mention competition then, and that's fair enough. Okay, mate. So any other recordings apart from that? Have you been working with your brother at all on any other stuff?
Yeah, Alex is demoing his next album as we speak, and like I said, at the moment, my main involvement in original music is with Alex. He's got good things going on at the moment. We just did a promotional trip to Italy, which I'm sure he'll tell you all about at some point. Yeah, we've got some good gigs coming up. We're going to be doing a new album soon, and hopefully that'll bring us, you know, some interested support slots, maybe some new opportunities and airplay. We had something on, I think BBC Radio 6 a few months back. They had his single on and introducing one of the new shows on there. So it's steady but surely starting to go well for all that.
Well, I'll save a bit of that because hopefully I'll have Alex on the show soon enough. So I'm sure he'll tell me lots and lots more about that, Adam, which would be quite cool. Okay, let's have another song from you, shall we? We're going to have a song called Oh Girl, not Old Girl as I thought it was called, as he gets his cap on.
Should have called it Old Girl.
Old Girl, that's, you know, it could have been
it's about
old girlfriend.
Well,
there you go. Yeah. So I'm going to hand you over to Adam Lepinski with Oh Girl.
Feel my love slipping away. My mind is numb, except for the pain. Feel so lost, more helpless every day. And I don't think there is much that I can say. You and me, what's going on? What once was right now feels so wrong, and I can't believe this could be the end of us and just history. Long ago we were great, but now I find I'm filled with hate, and I can't lose this without you. Well, there's nothing left to say, but oh girl, don't you cry. Oh girl, say goodbye. Wonder how we got so low. Does love fall down with nowhere to go? And all this time, things you're thinking alone. maybe I should have realized and let you go. You and me, we're not the same. Maybe I'm a lot to blame for a lot of things that went wrong. We fell apart, now I'm not so strong. And long ago we were great, but now I find I'm filled with hate, and I can't lose this without you. But there's nothing left to say. Oh, girl, don't you cry. Oh, girl, say goodbye. Oh, girl, don't you cry. Oh, girl, say goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. That was beautiful. Really
I must just
beautiful
point
song.
out, actually, that wasn't. I wrote that with a friend of mine some years ago when we were in a band together, and I needed a chorus for a song, and he had the chorus basically for another song, and he needed the verse and the bridge, as it were. So we collaborated, and I took his chorus. So that was my friend Ryan Haynes as well, who co-wrote that song with me.
Oh, fair enough.
Long time ago. Yes.
So kind of a day in the life.
Mm-hmm.
Lennon McCartney.
Exactly.
The only Lennon McCartney song ever. And there you go. Well, that's a beautiful song. Thank you for that. Okay, Adam, let's have a little chat about future plans. I know you've got something interesting coming up regarding a certain TV show, hopefully, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, there's a new show that's being filmed as we speak for Sky One. It's a sitcom filmed and set in Weston-super-Mare called The Cafe. It's been written by a very good friend of mine, Michelle Terry, who's a very talented actress originally from Weston. She recently won an Olivier Award. Right. For some of her stage work, and she's collaborated with Ralph Little, who she met on stage some years ago. They've written the Cafe, and it's being produced by Craig Cash of Royal Family and Early Doors fame. Mm-hmm. It's going to be going out in Sky from October. The reason I mention it is I've been hired as music supervisor for the show.
Lovely.
I've had some involvement with scoring the theme tune, demoing and scoring a theme tune, which sort of they really liked. So I've been asked to be music supervisor. Ralph is having to play and sing in certain episodes, and it's going to be sort of a role to be sort of assisting him and arranging studio time and just being on hand really to sort of any kind of tutorial advice, as it were. So we've kind of jammed together. He's played with Alex as well in London. He came on and did a guest slot, and he's a keen budding musician, and we've done some jamming together and stuff. But yeah, so it's exciting and keeping me busy. So it's a new avenue for me.
So that sounds fantastic. Have you read the scripts and stuff?
I have read the scripts, and I have to say they're fantastic. Not just because
you're involved,
not involved because it's a friend of mine, but she sent them to Michelle. Sent me the scripts a long time ago. As more than anything, as a friend, to give an honest opinion, and it could have been easy for me to say, "Oh yeah, it's great, it's brilliant," but I was genuinely absolutely loved it, and I was actually couldn't wait to sort of. I was bugging her to send me the next episodes as I got to the end. I sat down thinking, "Oh, I need to do this," and then by the end of it, I was like, "Right, where's it? What happens next?" Genuinely, so I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great.
Good stuff. So is this going to affect all the other work you've got in the diary?
Well, being a musician, most of my work is evenings, as you know, which does free up some time in the day. Now, I do teach guitar as well, but luckily I've been able to shift a few things around, and it's going to be more of a kind of 9-to-5 job. So I'm going to certainly be busy for the next few months, but I'm able to sort of fit everything in,
Okay, so if people want to get hold of you, have you got a website?
Yes, I have, adamlepinski.com, which I'm sure you'll hopefully display, because save me from spelling it out for you now. But yeah, AdamLepinski.com is the website where you can see all the gigs. I keep them up there, updated for the whole year, so you can see where I'm playing, and it gives you a description of whether it's going to be a solo, duo, or band. Because we also do the tribute thing as well, occasionally as well. So it's all on there anyway.
And which tribute would this be?
We do a Beatles tribute. I do a solo John Lennon Beatles tribute, and also we've got a band called the Magical Mystery 4 with some great local musicians, Gerald Laughlin, guitarist from Bristol, Graham Nichols, and my brother Alex as well has joined us recently. So that's really good fun. We don't get to do it that often because everybody's so tied up with other projects, but
if you haven't seen that show, please go along if you get the chance.
Yeah,
it's absolutely fantastic.
Next time we have one confirmed, it'll be straight on the website.
There
so
you go.
Yes,
that's cool. Okay, Adam. Anything else you want to regale us with today?
No, only that. Yeah, it is my plans to sort of get back in the studio at some point, putting some songs together for an EP. So as soon as anything happens, I will be putting that out on the website, and obviously come the time, I'll be hopefully doing some more original gigs, because it's been a while, and I'm tied up with my brother at the moment doing that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. And you know, who knows, maybe we might collaborate on stuff. I think there's a song actually he wants to use of mine on a new album, so so it's looking good. Yeah. So
hopefully we'll keep you updated about all of Adam's movements in the coming months, so watch this space. I think we're going to have a little play for the last song here, Adam.
Yes,
okay.
We are.
Let me see if I'm in tune for a change here. I'm making him do this in E. It's usually an F with a capo on, but I refuse.
No capos allowed.
No capos allowed. So, this song is called Awakening, and let's have it. Adam Lepinski, ladies and gentlemen.
Long time to say I feel fine, 'cause I've been so unkind. I crossed 1,000 lines, and you can call me all the things that you want to, if it helps you feel better inside. But I don't mind, no, I don't mind. Now I know who I am, and be all the things that I want to be. See all the things that I want to see. For so long, living with blinded eyes and a distorted mind. But I never told no lies, I never commit no crimes. And you can call me all the things that you want to, if it helps you feel better inside. But I don't mind, no, I don't mind. Now I know who I am, be all the things that I want to be. See all the things that I want to see. For so long, now I know who I am.
Beautiful, Adam. I want to thank
Thank you
Adam
very much.
Lepinski for joining me today. That's been an absolutely fantastic experience. Thanks,
been a pleasure.
Thanks for letting me have a little jam with you there as well, Adam. So, check out his website, adamlepinski.com, if you want to get any updates on what gigs he's got coming up and any recording ventures he may be involved with. I want to wish him all the best with the new Western-based comedy, The Cafe. Watch out for that coming to your screens, hopefully end of the year, do we think?
I think it's October, Sky One Friday nights.
Brilliant. What time?
9 o'clock.
Excellent. Okay, Adam, thank you very much indeed. Okay, guys, I'm just going to wrap up with a big thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed what Adam's done today, and I hopefully see you soon. Take care and bye for now.